trainees.
Good morning.
Okay, so I'm so glad to see you all here. Welcome to St. Martha Training Center. This is a TESTA accredited training center. And today's preferred institution engaged in lifelong learning, enabling communities meet the demands of the future. So how are you today?
We're fine.
Okay, so you may now take your seats.
Thank you.
So I guess you are all prepared for this time.
Yeah.
So I hope that you'll enjoy it, and at the same time, of course, you'll learn. So are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so before we start, please rise for our prayer. In the name of the Father, and the Holy Spirit. Okay, you may now please take your seat. Okay, so once again, good morning. I am Jeffrey Salarda Gamaya, your trainer in Food and Beverage Services NC2. So before we start, now let me check your attendance first. So Mr. Crowell.
Present here.
Ms. Filipinosa.
Present.
Okay, very good. So you are all present. So for me to gather more information about you, I have here a structured questionnaire that you need to fill out. This will help me know your profile, characteristics, learning styles, and this will also serve as my guide in preparing your learning activities. Okay. And you have 10 minutes to finish that. Are you done? Can I have it? Okay, thank you. Oh, so as I run through, you're both high school graduate and physically fit. So Mr. Crowell has a visual learning style, and Ms. Filipinosa has auditory learning style. So that means you have a different learning style. So it's a bit challenging, right? So this time, I want you to answer the self-assessment check. And this is a checklist of competencies required in this qualification. So this will help me determine your current competencies and be able to identify the skills and competencies needed by each one of you, so that the competencies that are already acquired will no longer be repeated. So here, and please put a check to yes column or no column, and please read thoroughly the different competencies enumerated in that checklist. And if you check yes, make sure you know and can perform the enumerated that competency. Okay, so likewise, you will undergo an RPL or recognition of prior learning, in which you will have to go through institutional assessment, which is divided into three, which is written, demonstration, and oral questioning. So you have 10 minutes to finish that. Okay, so are you done? Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay, so Mr. Crowell, so you have checked yes on preparing the dining room restaurant areas for service. One of the competencies in food and beverage services in NC2. So Mr. Crowell, make sure by tomorrow you can present your documents for that certain competency. So this could be your employment certificates that is with specific duties and responsibilities, certificate of awards, and other related proofs that you can perform the task enumerated in preparing the dining room restaurant areas for service. And by tomorrow also, you will undergo institutional assessment. Okay, so let's move on. So now I will let you answer this free test. This is a written test that would initially test your underpinning knowledge and on the competencies in food and beverage service NC2. And to determine your baseline knowledge preparedness in this qualification. So this is a 40-item multiple choice. And please read the instructions carefully. Okay. So you have 30 minutes to finish that. So are you done?
Yes.
May I have the papers? Thank you. Very good. Okay, so at this point of time, we'll have our tour of our inside our workshop. So please follow me as we will be visiting the 9 areas inside our workshop.
So first, we have our practical work area. So this is an area where the trainee acquires the skills and knowledge components of the competencies prescribed by the standard. And also next, we have our Learning Resource Center. So this area provides you, the trainee, with the knowledge requirements in the various modules responding to the competencies. Okay, so our next area is what we called our institutional assessment area. So this is where recognition of prior learning is done by the trainer. And then next is we have our contextual learning laboratory. So this facility ensures that the underpinning knowledge, the science, mathematics, and communication principles as applied to the technology are provided to the trainee. Okay, so next is we have our quality control. So this is where the various tests and calibration are conducted in this area, including in-process quality control. And also next one, we have our trainers resource area. So this area houses the learning materials, the training regulations, and curriculum exemplars. Also the place where instructors produce courseware or training materials. And also we have our distance learning area. So this enable the learning provision outside and away from the training institution in terms of print and non-print media. So for example, internet connection, like that. So next is we have our computer laboratory. So this laboratory has an array of computer units where training is provided to learn and gain appropriate IT competencies. And also the last one is we have our support area. So this area provides value adding competencies, addresses underpinning skills in the particular competency. Okay, so do you have any questions about the different areas inside our workshop?
Okay, so thank you so much for your declaration. So I would like to remind again, Mr. Crowell, to please to bring with you your proof of competency tomorrow. Okay. Okay, so that's all for today, and you may now go. See you tomorrow.
See you.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Mr.
Good
Crowell.
morning.
So you may take your seat, please. So how are you today?
We're fine. Great.
Okay, so that's good. Before we start, please sign this attendance sheet for today. Mr. Crowell, do you have with you your proof of evidence?
Yes.
Can I have it?
Sure.
Oh, so you have an OGT in preparing the dining room or restaurant for service. So as a receptionist for a few months, right?
Yes.
So that's good. So please be ready for your institutional assessment. So I hope you're ready.
Yes.
And for you, Miss Pelpinosas, you check no on all the items in the self-assessment check yesterday. So that means you have no prior learning or knowledge about being a receptionist, right? So you will start with the first competency. So I will be giving you the training matrix. This will serve as your guide or map on which area you will go. Okay? And also we use Mr. Crowell. Okay, so Mr. Crowell, please prepare for your institutional assessment today.
Sure.
Give me a
Thank you.
Okay. Now, Ms. Filipinosa, so please proceed to the learning resource area and read this information sheet on prepared dining room restaurant area for service, including take table reservations and prepare service stations and equipment. And please answer this self-check after reading and after answering. Compare your answer to the answer. Okay. Give me now go. Okay, Okay, Mr. Kowal. So are you now ready for the institutional assessment?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so good. Now please proceed to the instructional area for the written test. So here's your written test. You have 20 minutes to answer this. Okay.
Sure.
Okay, Mr. Corral, time is up. May I have your test paper? Now let's proceed to your demonstration in preparing the dining room restaurant area for service. Given the tools, equipment, and materials, you are to take table reservations following the given outline. So you're given 30 minutes to do the task. So your time starts when we go to the area. Okay, that's it. Okay, your time starts now.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling Axe Restaurant. I am Jimmy. How can I assist you? May I know your name, please? Okay, sir. When is your reservation for? Oh, yeah. So may I have your contact number, please? Alright, thank you so much for providing. So do you have any special requirement for your reservation? Sure. I'll be checking if the window table is available. Just for a moment. Alright, it's available. So, okay. So is it preferred if smoking or non-smoking area? I see. Good choices, sir. So, okay, sir, for a quick clarification, reserve your table for two for tomorrow's evening by 7 p.m. And of course, it's in the window table with the non-smoking area. Okay, you're welcome, sir. Have a nice day ahead, and thank you so much for choosing Restaurant X for your reservation. Have a nice day ahead.
Time's up, Mr. Crowell. Okay, very good. So you did well. Okay, so let's now proceed to the oral questioning. So are you ready?
Yes, of course.
So for my first question, so what information should you ask from a guest when they call to make a reservation?
Of course, when we're taking a reservation, we need to put first the name, of course, and after that, the time of their arrival at the restaurant, and of course, the preferred place, if it is in the center or near the window or near the door, and of course, we need also the contact number, and of course, also we need to have gather all those information and to clarify for the customer.
Okay, very good. So for my second question, so how do you confirm the reservation details before ending the call?
Before ending the call, we just need to reconfirm to the customer regarding about the information she or he provided to us before we're gonna go ahead and put that in our system so that we can assure that all of those information that has been filled up in the computer system or in our notebook is correct. And of course, when the customer came here, she will ask for the reservation. We can provide the quality that they preferred or they deserve.
Okay, very good. So let's now proceed for my feedback. So are you ready to hear my feedback?
Sure, sir.
Okay, so let us proceed. Okay, so based on the result of the written test, you were able to get 90% of the correct answer. So, which is already high. In the demonstration, you were able to finish the take a table reservation following the given outline. And in the oral questioning, you were able to answer all my questions correctly. So congratulations. And also based on the evidences gathered, you were able to perform within the standard requirement for the first competency, which is to take a table reservation. So this process proves that you have prior learning about this competency. So congratulations, Mr. Crowell, for passing the institutional assessment. So congratulations. Okay, now let me record the result of your performance in the progress chart. And yeah, so here's your certificate of achievement. Again, congrats.
You're welcome.
Okay, are you done, Miss Filipinosa? So did you answer the self-check?
Yes.
Okay. So did you compare your answers to the answer key?
Yes, I am prepared.
Okay, very good. So you've got 85% score. So now I think you are ready to perform a task. So here's the task sheet in preparing take a table reservation. And please proceed to the practical work area station 1. After studying the task sheet, you may perform the task. So the tools, materials, and equipment are already in your station. Okay? So, sorry, let's go. Okay, Ms. Filipinosa, your timer starts.
Good afternoon. Thank you for calling X Restaurant. I am Shelmy. How can I assist you? May I know your name, please? Okay, sir. What is your reservation for? May I have your contact number, please? Do you have any special requirement for your reservation? Okay, sir.
Okay, Ms. Filipinosa, so I have noticed that you're having a hard time in doing the task that take a table reservation. So please allow me to do the demonstration first. Then please observe because afterwards you will have your return demo. Okay, so is that clear?
Yes.
Okay, so Ms. Filipinosa, so please watch and learn. So this is how are you going to take table reservation. Oh, so we have our caller. You have to update that. Hello, good afternoon. Thank you for calling X Restaurant. I am Jacqueline Florida Hyatt. How can I assist you? May I know your name, sir, please? Okay, sir, when is your reservation for? Okay, so let me check first. Okay, so it's good. So may I have your contact number, please? Okay, so do you have any special requirements, sir, for your reservation? Oh, okay, that's a good choice. So, with smoking or non-smoking areas, sir? Okay, okay, sir, to clarify your reservation, we reserve your table for two for tomorrow evening by the window, non-smoking areas. Okay, thank you, sir. So you're welcome, sir. Have a nice day. Thank you for calling once again, X Restaurant. Okay, so that's how are you going to take call reservation? Okay, so it's time for you to return the demo. So are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
So go ahead.
Hello, good afternoon. Thank you for calling X Restaurant. I am Shelmy Filipinosas. How can I assist you? May I know your name, please? Okay, sir. What is your reservation for? May I have your contact number, please? Do you have any special requirement for your reservation? Okay, sir. Smoking or non-smoking area? Okay, sir. We reserve your table for two for tomorrow evening by the window and non-smoking area. You're welcome, sir. Have a nice day.
Okay, very good, Ms. Filipinosa. So you're doing great. So you were able to follow the correct procedure. So congratulations. So I'll now record your performance in the achievement chart. And now let's step up to the next activity. You may go back to the learning resource area and read this info sheet from promote food and beverage products and answer this self-check exercise. And after reading and compare your answers to the answer key, okay?
Thank you.
So again, congratulations. All the trainees were able to perform the different activities and their performance tests are recorded in the progress chart and achievement chart. So that's it. So see you tomorrow. Good morning, trainees.
Good morning.
So how are you today?
Fine.
Okay, you want to take your seat, please? So before we start, please fill up and I for attendance for today. Okay, very good. So this time is Filipinosas. You will continue your information sheet, which promote food and beverage service to guests for our COC3. So you may now proceed to the learning resource. And you, Mr. Corral, you will be taking your post test. The purpose of this post test is to measure the achievements and effectiveness of the training program we have done. So I am giving you 30 minutes to answer the questions. Okay, 30 minutes is done. Can I have it? Okay, very good. So finally, we have come to the most awaited part, so which is the awarding of certificates of training for completing the 35 days training in food and beverage services in C2. So first, allow me to give your certificate. So certificate of completion is given to Ms. Shalomit Calpinosa. The same certificate is given to Mr. Jimmy Kowal. So I now suggest that you take the National Competency Assessment at any assessment centers accredited for food and beverage services and C2. So you just have to bring with you your 2 pieces passport size ID pictures wearing polo with white background and 800 pesos for assessment fee. So as you are waiting for it, so do not waste your time but practice further, okay? So thank you and good luck with your assessment. But before we go, let me conduct program session evaluation. So this program session evaluation is done to evaluate the effectiveness of the program in terms of the trainer. So trainer, facilities, and methodologies. So the result of the evaluation will further improve the program. So kindly give your honest rating by checking on the corresponding style of your response. So your answers will be treated with utmost confidentiality. So please. Okay, so I guess we're all done. We have it. Okay, so before we formally end, can I request to the both of you to please be here for a picture? Okay, so thank you so much for choosing our center as your training. Okay, so you now go. Thank you so much.